Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's me, Jerremy Alexander Newsome with .com Real Life Trading. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. We got the markets SPY making another higher high and higher low today, with a Friday ending with a nice little high wave doji. I did lose 2R on the first day of September, which is kind of funny, only because I think the very first start of August on a Friday, I lost on that day as well. So it's one of those, like, theoretically, if I get 10R for the month, I'm actually up 12 because I had to battle back from -2. But anyway, regardless, doesn't matter. Very first day of the month, lost 2Rs on some trades. And usually when the SPY does end with a doji high wave candle, that's usually exactly what happens. Now, again, that is just stock trades. Don't know if anyone wants me to pull up this chart or not, but I'm going to. Wow, Litecoin, good grief. Having a few traders making some new house money on this particular coin today. In fact, just Wednesday, if you remember the real life stock review from Wednesday, as in 2 days ago, here was the exact setup on Litecoin. Litecoin, ticker symbol LTCUSD, was requested and had a trader saying, where do I get in? This is a really, really easy chart to read. This stock is very disciplined. Coin. Pennant pattern, very simple. Very, very simple. Real easy. If Litecoin breaks out, buy. If it pulls back to 55, buy. If it pulls back to 42, load up real heavy. That's my plan, at least, on Litecoin. 2018 target, probably 100 and some change. So even with just that setup, you were up $30, $30 US, which is right at 35-40% return from the entry at 65. Pretty solid. Amazing candle, incredible stuff. It's broken out, guys. It's official. People now know all about Litecoin for anyone who trades cryptocurrency. So buy the dip when it happens. And yeah, keep rocking and rolling. Jesse James, congratulations for rocking Ethereum. I'm getting a lot of people ask me, Newsome, when are you going to come up with a cryptocurrency class? Guys, come on. You know me. It's around the corner. We're working on futures first, stuff that actually people understand. We do have the class 3 and class 4, right? It's still on the website. You can click here to register. And if you search for the website, you might also find class 2 before I send it out tomorrow morning. Enough about Litecoin, though, or cryptocurrencies. But I did just put an offer on the house with that move after Litecoin. Beautiful stuff. I'm pumped about it. Me and Ashley are celebrating the only way you can. I love it. All right, let's go look at some individual stocks. The QQQ NASDAQ ETF made a new all-time high today. Had some puts on this one today, and based on my plan from yesterday. So this was a white candle gapping up to an all-time high, which was a retest. Here's the 5-minute chart, and I really did buy puts pretty much at open, right about here. And I bought those puts for 20 cents, and then I lost twice on the same stock. Lost an R&a-half, 1.5R total on that stock, Newtonex, which we'll look at in a second. So I could have exited those options right here at about 43 cents, which was over 100% return. Got a little overly optimistic. Wanted to get them at 60 cents so I could be up at 2R, which would put me positive for the day. Didn't end up losing on the day. It happens. Let's go look at NTNX. Just an absolute animal. I will be keeping an eye on this for a swing trade. It was a very good bullish gap and go. Did everything right. Here's the 200 simple moving average. Cleared the resistance. Cleared the 200 simple. This is one of those days, folks, where you got to be really happy for your stops, because there was many days, years and years ago, that I would be in this trade buying. So I bought right here. We closed above pre-market resistance. Good looking candle. This was a tweezer bottom. Put my stop here. Did a limit buy right there. Did everything correct and just got stopped out. And that's okay, right? It could have been a lot worse. And years ago, I would not have respected that stop. I know it's painful. I know you don't like it. I know it's upsetting and annoying getting stopped out. Trust me, everyone has that feeling and emotion. It's never a positive experience. You gotta do your best to link positivity with it, though. Inject whatever positive vibes and feelings you can into that situation so that you can move on from the next trade, because The truth of the matter is it's all about capital preservation in our trading. Let's go look at a few other trades. Here's IBB, and you all remember this one. So IBB, very, very good breakout. If only someone had talked about this breakout on IBB months ago, I think that would have been really helpful. But, and if you can tell, yes, I am pulling up a chart. So, IBB, the biotechnology fund, here's the weekly chart. And the weekly chart had a really nice breakout, right? Great breakout of a solid resistance and then retest. I mean, truly, folks, you're about to scratch your heads because this wave rotation was just mind-boggling. So IBB, we'll top over here to the free TradingView platform. And again, you can follow all of my posts for free. Is it IBB or BIB? Sorry, BIB. I'll look at BIB. Either way, this index fund, here's the other one. I keep mixing the letters around. BIB, there we go. So there's BIB, same thing. It's the exact same rotation. Hopping over here to BIB. So here was back on June 22nd. This posting, saying breakout on BIB. Let's keep our eyes on this one. She's looking frosty. And then I updated this chart with the rotation, the double bottom, talking about some wicked pair candles. This was back in June 28th when it was retesting. So anyway, we can see this hashtag Mr. Squiggles putting in work, getting a really nice retest, pulled back, bounce, pulled back, bounce. You got the short term, you got the long term. Looking good. So overall, what to do now if you're not in? Buy the dip, right? The trend is bullish. Buy low, sell high. Trading is easy. It's just difficult. Here is PANW. Very nice gap on PANW today. Shout outs to Joshua Jackson for making some gains on this one. Here was the 100 simple moving average on a weekly chart on PANW, and that almost became old resistance, new support. That was my decision. I was either going to buy off of there or buy off of this high right there. So you'll notice this is the previous 52-week high on, well, I don't know about 52-week high, but you guys get what I'm saying. Previous resistance right there, and here's the daily chart, and that was at what? 143.82. So here's the 5-minute chart. So buying off of the 100 simple moving average on a weekly, got close. Missed that one. Unfortunately, 143.82 would have been right about here. So depending on where you had your stop, you may or may not have gotten stopped out. But Joshua Jackson didn't. He took a really good trade. Me and him had a coaching session yesterday. Inside day candle right there. Inside candle, high wave candle, in fact. Entry there, stop there. Good play, Josh. Very well done. So for me on PANW, I will keep an eye on it. And yeah, nice breakout, great gap. I'll continue to keep an eye on PANW to continue higher. Probably do some bull pit spreads or something if we get something like that on PANW. Let's go look at Lulu. Joshua Jackson also making an appearance again, snagging some gains on Lulu as well as Robert Falco. Here was some analysis on Lulu. Let me just get this one pulled up. So this was the bullish gap zones that I posted a few days ago on Lulu. A lot of different zones, granted. Right, this was before earnings, before the gap, didn't know what it was going to do. And this is the green box that it actually moved into. So it didn't open in this green box, but it moved in there, right? So that would mean breaking through a resistance. Here's the 5-minute chart, and I don't have the exact green box on my chart anymore, but this is pretty much how anyone who did play Lulu profitably, this is pretty much how they did it. You had this pre-market resistance right there, 3 white candles in a row. When it broke out, traders bought that retest with a stop somewhere around here and sold right there at the pre-market high for 1 R. Nothing glorious, but an R a day will keep the bill collector at bay. Gotta give a shout out to Shane, who is Ricky's younger brother, I believe. I can't remember if he's younger or older, but Ricky told me he was better looking. So Shane in Alice Springs, Australia, doing something unheard of on Amazon. Amazon, this was his first live money trade, ladies and gentlemen. I don't remember the exact details, but I'm zooming here to the hourly chart. Actually, go back to the daily. A two-legged blind bird dog could see that there was a really good support here on Amazon. Amazon was trading down into that support level, You got one white soldier candle right here. Did not continue higher from there. Traded back down. Sophia made some good money on Amazon calls as well. So Sophia, congrats. But Shane snagged himself, I think he said 970 call options when it was down here. Expiring this week. I think he said he only paid like 70 cents or something. Very cheap call options, which is fine, right? It's all about risk mitigation. Buy something cheap and sell it expensively. I like that math. Anyway, he got 1,000% return on that in his first real money trade. So Shane, congratulations, man. Welcome to the fold. Unfortunately, you're now hooked for the rest of your life. And I apologize about all the gray hairs you're going to get in advance. From option trading. Also, a good shout out to my good buddy Justin Linderman, who played this retest gap on Amazon on Wednesday. It was a white candle, gapping up, clearing some small pivots, beautiful retest gap. Linderman got 100% return on those call options as well. So Lindy, well done. Got two others for you. Microsoft, just doing its thing. Made a new all-time high, and you'll notice getting a little bit of selling here. Here's your double bottom. Close above the neckline, all-time high. It's pretty much just retesting, and likely the trend will continue to be your friend. Buy low, sell high on Microsoft. It'll just slowly keep climbing up. And last but not least, this one came in seconds ago from Kristen. Southwest Airlines. We'd love to have you. Southwest Airlines, I love this buying location longer term. Longer term meaning months and or years. Now, I agree that this could be a head and shoulders pattern. And one of my good buddies, Clay Trader, I haven't watched his video yet, but he said he's actually shorting Southwest, so I'm interested to see why. But previous all-time highs, we've retested this location before, and we're at that location again. This week was an inside week candle. So if we break above the high of this week, I do think we continue. Personally, I love this location on Southwest. I actually got it in my notes for adding to a long-term position. Keep an eye on this one. Dividend paying stock. I fly Southwest all the time. I'll be flying them in like 3 weeks from now when I go to Dallas. So anyway, I love this location long-term. You'll see Adrian is in a put sale and some calls that are both in the, the calls are out of the money, the put sale's in the money, so he's very bullish. A little bit of a cute Morningstar reversal. Tim Walbridge got him bullish down here. It looks nice. I also will say that I lost twice on Southwest on a shorter term swing trade. Here on a weekly options newsletter trade and here on a regular swing trade. And so I'm down 2R on Southwest, just short term previous setups. Keep my eyes on it. We'll see if I can claw my way back to break even, but long term, it's hard to not like the company. Shout outs to my good buddy Doug, who is a Southwest pilot. Ladies and gentlemen, you are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you have any other questions, let me know. Remember, you can request any stocks or anything you want to look at in the comment section below. Your next real life stock review will be on Wednesday. The market, at least here in the United States, is closed on Monday for Labor Day. Enjoy your long weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you Monday. And until then, remember, love life, and trade it. Bye.